Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are here with another Friday freebie, and since we are starting a new month, and we will be doing the gratitude challenge, and I basically save $5 for each icon, and I do it on a weekly basis, so it's like a 52-week challenge almost, but I do all the weeks at the beginning of the month. So there's 4 weeks for this month, and that will be $20 going to this month's gratitude challenge. Then for the subscriber challenge, last month we ended the month with 573 subscribers. This month we're ending it with 592 subscribers. I actually reached 600 and then some of them went away. So I released my 600 subscriber freebie already to you guys and then lost some subscribers. Womp womp. But that's all right. So that was a total gain of 19 subscribers for this month. So I've already updated these challenges. So this is the mini challenge. So it's basically I color one for each subscriber. And then every time I complete one of these mini ones, I get to color in one little triangle here because each one of these is 10. So yeah, I've already updated these for this month, and we're going to be saving $19 for the subscriber challenge. I track these on my Transfer Tuesdays, so you could see like how I actually track the money in YNAB on Transfer Tuesdays. So going into our watch hour challenge. Okay, there it goes. It was a little delay there. We ended the month last month with 624 watch hours, and this month we again went backwards. If you watched last month, I actually lost watch hours last month also, but we ended the month with 623 watch hours, and I was so confused as to how I was losing like watch hours, because I know with some subscribers, like they'll, if they don't watch a full video, sometimes they take it away. But I was looking, and apparently for watch hours, it's 4,000 watch hours in a 1 year period. So as the period like ends, like as one month kind of, I guess, the oldest month falls off, you can actually lose subscribers. So you have to have it in a 12-month period, basically 4,000 watch hours. So that's most likely why I'm losing watch hours, I guess, because it's just not, the watch hours are not keeping pace with the 12-month cycle. So that's a little bit frustrating, but it is what it is. So anyway, I've already updated these. This one didn't really change. It wasn't affected, but this one lost, like, this one's not fully colored in. So basically each one of these is 4 watch hours. So I'll just mark little bars until I can color the whole one in. And so, yeah, that's where we're at. So, but I'm determined to get there, you know. And now we will move into Dicey Dominoes. So, if you're new here and you're not familiar with this, basically I will roll the dice, and whatever I get, I will complete the domino and add the total and put it in this box, and that's what I save. So this column I do for retirement, that's why there's an R there. This column I do for my daughter's college, and this one I do for my son's college. We are working with $169 for this week, and I'm gonna see how it goes. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like across and across, and then like analyze, because I do want to do budgeting with friends and do some other challenges. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes as I roll the dice and see where the money is. So I leave some to do budgeting with friends. So anyways, I'm going to check off that checkbox. And as I do that, the dice rolls. We got a 2. So 2, I'm just going to click in here and type in 2. And 2 and 6 is 8. So we're going to save 8 for retirement. And then we will roll this one for my daughter's college, and it is a 1. So we're going to come in here and we're going to put a 1, and 1 and 4 is 5. So we're going to save 5 for my daughter's college. For my, did that not take? I did do that, right? It's there. That's so weird. Okay. Oh, it just updated. It's delayed. All right. Let's roll again. We got 4, so we're gonna come in here and put the 4, and 4 and 5 is 9. Hopefully it will update, and yeah, and we're gonna give my son $9. Okay, so I will do another round of that. So let's roll, and we get 6. So 6 and 5 is 11. And let's put 11 here. And for my daughter's college, a 3. So put a 3, and 6 is 9. So we'll save 9 for her. And we'll do my son. 1. So 1 and 3 is 4. What do you think? I think I'll go one more round here, and then, yeah, so let's see. We'll roll, and we got 3. So 3 and 3 is 6. And let me change the drop down here to say retirement. Oh, I just realized I didn't put my son's money, but okay, so let's go 6 to retirement. And then Liam got 4 here. So, all right, all caught up. And then for my daughter's college, we'll roll and get a 6. So 6 and 5 is going to be 11. So we'll give my daughter 11. And we'll roll one more time for my son and get 2. So 6 and 2 is going to be 8. Okay, so I probably could do the last row, but I'm going to move on from this and do some budgeting with friends challenges. So if we come to here, we still have our $98 that was left from here, right? Yep, it carried over. That's good. Just want to make sure, because otherwise we would be saving more money than I actually had. And so for this challenge right here, number 1, it comes from Lifted Up and Living, and I'm using that for my son's college. This one here, number 2, comes from CBA Mom Saves, and I'm using that one for retirement. This one, number 3, comes from Bookish Mama Budgets, and I'm using that for my daughter's college. This one here, number 4, comes from Chasing Dreams Budgets, and I'm using that for my son's college. Little working out pumpkin. I thought it was so cute. He's started workouts at the school, so he goes on Mondays and Wednesdays. But anyways, I thought that was cute. And number 5 is from Boss Babe Budgets, and I'm using this one for retirement. And then number 6 is Budgeting with Ginger, and I'm using that one for my daughter's college. I thought it was so cute. The bow made me think of Cheer for my daughter. I was like, and my daughter loves reading. She's a big reader. So, anyway, so those are the 6 challenges that I'm using, and we are just going to roll the dice, and this right here will change and tell me how much money that they're getting. Actually, I think it automatically adds the money for this. I think that's the way I set it up. But yeah, so let's roll. And we got a 6 and $1. Yeah, it did add the money automatically. And we got $1. So 6 is my daughter's college, and it already has it going to her. So we're just going to come in and just duplicate this little X here and come and put it over one of the little pumpkins. I might shrink it down a little so it fits better. Okay, and save and close. And then we will roll again. And we got $1 again, but number 3. Number 3 is also my daughter's college. So I'm going to update this to go to my daughter. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to duplicate this guy and just bring the X over, make it a smidge smaller so it fits. These are not going to be perfect X's, but that's okay. And there we go. So a little bit of a delay today in this, but that's all right. So let's see, we're going to roll again and another $1, and it's 6. So that's going to my daughter. So let's do the drop down there to my daughter and come in here, and we'll take this guy and duplicate him. I don't know, maybe it's because the internet is slow. I have both my kids home today. So, and they're like streaming, and so maybe that's what it is. But anyways, let's roll again. 4. So 4 is my son, so it's already going to my son. And we get to come in and mark off 1 on the little workout pumpkin guy. He's so cute. I couldn't resist when I saw him because so our school just put in this ridiculous gym, by the way. I mean, I'm grateful, but if you've seen it, it's like state of the art, like, and now they have like they hired some special trainer person that literally all he does is workouts with the kids, and all the teams are on rotation for the workouts. So lacrosse goes on Mondays and Wednesdays, and now he's all talking about all this nutrition stuff like protein, and it's really cute. But so yeah, there he is, his little workout guy. So save and close. So let's roll again, and we got a 1, which is my son's college, also the little peace gnome. And so we have to change this so it's going to him. And then we have to come in here and duplicate this and mark off one of those guys. All right, let's roll again. And 4. 4 is my son, and it's already going to him, so that's good. And we're going to come in and duplicate this. And I'm just covering these numbers. I'm not worried about like saving the actual amount. So if you were to do it the way it's set up, you would save $25, but I'm just going to mark them off and save what comes up on my little money thing over here. So let's roll again. And ooh, $10. And it's going to, yay, it's going to retirement. So we'll mark that as retirement and come in here and put an X on retirement. And roll again. $1 going to number 5 again. So also retirement. I'll take it. All right. Roll again. 6. $10 going to my daughter. Let's mark it going to her. And duplicate it. All right, let's see. If we roll again, we get 5, which is retirement. It already says retirement, so that's good. So we're going to come in and just mark another one off on retirement. And then we're going to roll again. 6. Going to my daughter's college again. Let's mark that. And whoops. You guys, my daughter is counting down to Christmas and it's giving me anxiety. And then my husband pointed out that it's like, did he say like Thanksgiving is late this year? So there's less time, I think, between Thanksgiving and Christmas. He said something like that to me. And then he made me more, gave me more anxiety because I'm like, oh my God. I don't even want to start thinking about it. Shopping overwhelms me. I feel like I get overwhelmed and then that's why I overspend because I just at one point or another throw up my arms and just be like, forget it. And just like start buying stuff. But anyway. Okay, so let's roll again. 5, which is retirement. So let's change this to retirement. I feel like no matter how much I try to prepare myself and plan for Christmas, I don't know. It never goes according to how I plan it. All right. So that was retirement. I want to put like a freeze here so that I can just scroll and it won't scroll the whole screen. I'm going to have to make a note to myself and do that. But let's roll. And we got 5 again. So that's going to retirement. Let me come in here and duplicate that. Okay. I wonder if we'll complete any. We still have $67 left. I'm not used to having this much money because usually I have way more overspending in my budget, and so there's less money to save. All right, let's roll. And we rolled, and it's 2, which is retirement. So change that to retirement and come in here and mark off the first one on this challenge. Yay. Do they all have, they all got something. So that's good. All right, so let's roll again. And it's 1, which is my son's college. Sorry about all the shaking there. I really do need to put like a freeze in. So I changed that to him, and I have to duplicate this. There we go. All right, and we rolled, we got $1 and a number 4, which is my son. So let me just come down here and update this to go to him. And then I can come in and we can duplicate and cover one more number. So let's see, let's roll again. Ooh, a 5, and it's going to my daughter's college, number 3. So let's change this to go to her and come in here and yay. All right, $59. We still like a lot of money. 6. So 6 is my daughter's college. So it's already marked going to her, which is good. So we're just gonna add another little X to her challenge. So how are you guys doing with Christmas? Have you started yet? Have you started shopping yet? I try not to shop until after Thanksgiving because I really want to enjoy Thanksgiving. But then my husband was saying there's less time, so I don't know. Anyway, let's roll again. 4. 4 is my son's college, so, and it's already marked going to him, so that's good. And let's see. $1. Number 1, which is my son, right? Yeah. So let's change it to go to him and mark it off. Another $1 going to number 3, which is my daughter. Change it to go to my daughter. Ooh, $5. And who's it going to? My daughter. The kids are doing well. Well, actually, retirement's not doing so bad. it's $1 going to number 5, which is retirement. So we'll update that. I wonder, we could very possibly finish challenges, which I don't know if I was prepared for that, but because usually I pick these 6 and I'll use them throughout the whole month. So, but we'll see. Alrighty. And we have $1 going to number 5, which is retirement. So update this to retirement. And come in here and put another X. Okay. Roll again. $1. There's a lot of dollars. 6 is my daughter's college. Let me just make sure it's going to, and it's not, so we have to change that. And then come in here and give her another X. And if I roll again, $1. And let's see, number 4, which is my son's college. Is it marked for that? No. So we'll mark it for my son. And we will mark off another. I think that might be completed. Is it? Oh no, there's like numbers down here and here. Okay. All right. So $1. Number 1 is my son's college. Is that what it says? No. Okay. Gonna roll again. $10. Okay, so 6 is my daughter's college. And there goes my dog. Okay, let's put another X over here. And before I go continue, I'm just going to give myself some more spaces. Of course, these are like really big. I don't know, I think it's 21, but I could be wrong. Looks good. Okay. $1. Number 4, which is my son. So did that say, yeah, it was going to him. And duplicate. And then let's see. $1 going to 4, which is my son's college, and it already says that, so we're good there. And I think this challenge is technically oh wait, there's a 1 there and a 3 there. Okay, so we have 1 more. But you know what? Even if I do complete it, I'm just going to keep going because I don't really have another challenge set up. So we'll just keep marking that one. $1 going to number 5. All right, so let's change this to retirement. It's been a while since I was actually able to like fully complete a challenge, I think, because I just like reset them for the month so that they kind of have the theme of the month. $10. Woohoo! Who gets the $10? Number 3, my daughter. Alrighty. If I roll again, $1. Let's see who gets it. 4, which is my son. So I think this challenge is officially done, but I'm just going to keep on marking X's for this round. And honestly, I might just reset that for, again, for budgeting with friends when I do it in a different video. Because that would otherwise mean I would have to go searching for a whole nother challenge. But we'll see. Alright, let me give myself some more rolls. I didn't anticipate I was going to have a need for this many rolls, but I think I only have that one. Okay. So now if we roll, $5. So $5 going to number 5, which is retirement. So my daughter is doing very well at $72. Oh boy. All right, let's see if we roll again. Another $5 going to my daughter. Okay. She's doing real well. $77. She's cleaning up. And we have $11 left. $1 going to number 1, which is my son. And I'm pretty sure it already says his name. Yes. Sorry about this scrolling. I want to put a freeze so that this way it locks here and this only this scrolls. Okay, so let's roll again. $5. Who's getting the $5? my son. And I'm pretty sure it does say him, right? Yeah, it's already going to him. So I'm just going to add an extra X and put it like right there, I guess. And then we can come here and roll again. $1. And who's this dollar going to? Number 3, which is my daughter's college. So let's come down here and change this to my daughter. And I know there's $4 left, so I know I'm going to have 4 rolls because, or at least I should if I created that database correctly, because we shouldn't have IOUs. Okay, so let's roll. And it's $1. And it's going to go to number 3, which is my daughter again. So she's just taking all the money, guys. That's all right. That's all right. You know why? Because if we can get her fully funded, or like reach the max that I was hoping for, then maybe I could work on a different savings goal. All right. There's always a positive, right? Gotta think positively. All right, let's roll again. And it's $1 going to number 3, my daughter. Oh boy. And let's see. $1 going to number 5, retirement. Oh wow, look, we completed that one too. This is so exciting, guys. Like I said, I haven't completed challenges. I can't remember when, because I just generally reset them for the month so that they like have the theme of whatever the month is. Super excited. And so that was for retirement, and I got to change that to retirement. And then this is our last roll, guys. So let's see who gets it. It's $1, and it is going to number 4, my son's retirement. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? My son's college. It's already going there. So we're good. And we can come in and mark off. I don't know where else we'll put one. Maybe here. And now the question that I'm going to have to wonder is, do I just kind of reset these and still use these savings challenges, or do I go and find new ones? I feel like looking for savings challenges is like a rabbit hole for me. Does anyone else feel like that? Like I go looking for like for in this case November themed ones, and I'm like, I get sucked in. And I'm like, I don't want to get sucked in. But anyway, that's it. So my daughter totally cleaned house with $80 going to college. Retirement got $49, and my son's college got $40. So still a nice amount overall that got saved. And if you want to see how I track all that, you can check out the Transfer Tuesday video, because that's where I go into the budgeting software YNAB that I use and move the money around. So yeah, that is it though for this video. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share my channel with others. And may God shine his light upon you and fill your days with many blessings. See you in the next video. Bye.